Hello everyone and welcome to Trackmania Sunrise. This has been my very first Trackmania game I have ever played. However, the last time I have played it was only around like 2008 or 2009. Mainly because of the computers became very incompatible with the game, and nowadays with a lot of like community modifications and everything like that, it is finally possible to play it. And generally with my involvements in the new game and PM2 Stadium, I have always wanted to replay the original one. And finally, I have the chance to do so. I have got my original disc working. I did a bunch of the community mods and everything like that to make sure the game is running on the modern platforms. And I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Alright, in the settings, I did try out some stuff. So I did try to at least play through some of the early maps. But I will probably reset some things and we'll go through. So as you see, the menu looks a bit different, especially from the previous ones. It has like that original vibe and everything like that. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna create a new profile. I had the test one already, but yeah, it was what it was. Alright, for island, we're gonna go with... I'm actually gonna go with this one, because remember this was the one I used in my past. For coast, I'm gonna use... Let's go with this one, Mate. And for bay... I actually like this red one, so I'm probably gonna go with the red one. One thing, I'm gonna quickly go into settings. So I have a very weird way how I play the game. So I use E to accelerate, R and space for brake. So actually I press the brake, either use R or space, based off whatever I feel like it. So sometimes I use R for brake, sometimes I use space for brake. Alright, so what else we do have here? Camera presets. I'm not too sure what presets are. I know that's... Okay, and once up for camera 1 and down for camera 3. So camera 3 is like the bumper camera. But yeah, anyway, the rest of the settings seems to be fine for now. I feel like it. Alright, so we've got the car set up. Input set up. I hopefully hope the inputs are set up. Alright, let's go through official campaign. So I'm actually gonna go with the driver option. You can still change the difficulty. The difficulty basically means on what kind of medals you need to do to progress within the game. When I was younger, I remember I had the game either in Russian or Polish or something like that, and I did not understand those languages. I was always stuck in the very first campaign, so always most of my childhood, I only was playing through the very first tracks, and I think I unlocked the second set of island maps was the furthest I got. So for now, I'm gonna go with the driver option. I'm not too sure what's the criteria for it, but that's gonna be the difficulty I will take for now. Alright, so in the official campaigns, there's like multiple game modes and everything like that. I'm not playing on the base Sunrise, I'm playing on the extreme version. So there's also the extreme race and crazy. We're probably gonna do that a bit later. So we're gonna start off with race. Platform is basically how many respawns it takes to finish a map, but kinda like a predecessor to RPG maps. Puzzle is a very cool game mode as well. Stunts is the game mode I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, let's start off with race. So there's multiple series. If I recall correctly, every single series is like its own environment. So holidays, I believe, was island, shopping was bay, excursion was coast, and then it goes once again as the second set, and there's the final one. And in each set there's 5 tracks. And what I like about Sunrise is that there's these cool previews on the side. Like, why can't we cut stuff like this in the new game? I don't know, I really like how does the menu and everything like look like. It's a bit confusing to see what is, what is maps and everything like, but I really like these previews. It looks so cool. And it gives a cool insight on what to expect on the map. But yeah, let's go. Very first track, SkidOrDie. It's gonna be our first island map. I'm genuinely looking forward to this. So I'm gonna switch to camera 1. So like I mentioned, I use the up and down buttons for my cameras. So island itself is one of the faster environments. Oh, it's so nostalgic to play this, honestly. So ideally, you do not want to really slide on island, but since I'm a keyboard abuser, as people say nowadays, it's actually... Oh, I thought I didn't get the trigger even. It's actually kind to play it as canyon. It's the best way to play it, I would say. I'm on keyboards, but ideally, yeah, because it's very kind of hard to do these kind of no slides on keyboards. Okay, looks like I'll snag in gold with that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna aim for golds on most maps. Maybe, okay, let's actually try on author. So 47. So what I like is, you see there's two like green cars. What's actually, those are semi-gold or demi-author or demi-gold, demi-bronze and stuff like that. Those are like in-between medals that they have. And I would say some of the medal card designs are really, really cool. I really like how they look. And I'm gonna go be a bit more on the right side. Let's do a bit of bitter release. Okay, no sliding on keyboard, okay. Because that's ideally how you want to play Island, is you want to get those no slides in. Oh, really? Come on. Okay, why did I went for a release at the end? Okay, that's kind of on me, honestly. Oh, perfect no slides. Bit of oversteer, they lost a bit of momentum with that. I kind of want to take canyon-like lines a bit. Let's do a bigger release. Tap, 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 tap to get a bit more momentum. I don't think I can catch this one, maybe. Okay, I beat my PB, but I didn't beat, so I managed to squeeze in that 300s gap. Okay, I can still get this one. Oh no, I skipped partially. Wait, actually it's better, because you kind of do want to slow down on that part. Oh yeah, this way better it's... Heyo! Okay, first author finally. I have beaten my past self. That's for sure, because I have never gotten an author on past maps. Alright, let's jump to the next map. Alright, first author. Now let's do CarPark, second map. Ah, successfully. Okay, so what happened there was, since I'm so used on pressing HUD off and HUD on, especially when I was younger, well, basically since I didn't have that good of a computer, I always played Trackmania HUD off, mainly because to get a bit more FPS and everything like that. And that's a muscle memory that has stuck to me since. And every single time I either play in tournaments, I always play the HUD off, and even when naturally just play the game, I play HUD off. Alright, that's gold. Okay, let's see what kind of neat beat for author. Okay, only 210s, so it's not too bad. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, really? Come on. Of course. Of course I get a landing button in front of the finish and I get overtaken by author by 100. Of course. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun playthrough. Oh, what a bug. Jeez. Okay, yeah. So basically when you have way too rough landings, or you land in precisely on the collision point of a block, then you can get a landing, but maybe a bit over exaggerated, the last one, but the very first one where I got sniped by author, that was a landing. Basically I landed on a collision point of the block, and since there's a minor gap, it's decreased speed quite a bit. Drop the gear. Alright, nice. That's gonna be a second map then. CarPark done so. Reason why such a big time gap became with the 0.4 time loss is because I got the gear in the center point, and it allowed to accelerate faster, because there's gears in this game as well. They're very similar in the way how they behave in, let's just say, on like slidey surfaces on the newer Trackmania. I do vaguely remember the maps at least, which is really cool, and I'm getting this nostalgia bomb at the same time. At the same time, I'm a bit not so used to playing Island, because it's such a different environment, especially comparing to Stadium. Oh, really? Okay, I could have overtaken gold there because it's messed up a bit there as well. And I believe this is a straight jump in the end. Alright, at least got an idea of the map. I saw that the gold messed up 2 times as well, so I can definitely beat up gold. I think the main challenge is gonna be if I can beat Author or not. Because I'm not too familiar with island lines. I just know that its most efficient way to play it is to no-slide everywhere. But sadly, well, sadly for my case, I guess, is that since I'm an absolute keyboard main, I don't really have a controller nor a joystick or wheel, where such a playstyle can be easily done. Oh wow, got an insta-grip that I did not expect. But yeah, I really like the vibe of Island, like the scenery and aesthetic is really in generally the whole game, with the coast environment and bay as well. Like the whole environment of these environments is just so cool. And it's so refreshing to play it outside of Stadium. That was a weird jump. Oh, maybe I can snag Arthur actually. He oversteered quite a bit at the end. Alright, point 3 off. Small PB at least. Alright, would be nice to get Arthur in this one. It's actually very doable. I'm surprised that the Arthur time messes up in some places here and there. However, I don't have the best start for myself. Okay, got the no-slide at least. I keep getting no-slides on Island is so hard on keyboard. Let's take the outside line. Alright, this part I'm very confused on where you really want to jump. Alright, this should be it. Not too sure how much momentum I have, but... Okay, don't overjump. And nice. Alright. Arthur. Perfect. Alright, 3 out of 3 already. Alright, that will be it for this part. In the next part, we're gonna finish off Island. We're gonna go probably into the next set of maps. That'll be it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and see you later. Bye-bye.